Right, and hello and welcome back to the OWP channel. Today we've got a very different change of scenery here.
We've heard the talk of the town and we're going to get straight into it.
Yes, ranking our all-time best Arnott'S shapes biscuits.
Top 8 for each of us.
Top 8. It's going to be absolutely controversial. I'm expecting big calls.
You may hate us, you may love us.
It's going to be absolutely
this is what we want to see.
Insane. You're going to want to stick around for this. It's going to be short. It's going to
Get
be
your
quick.
helmets on, boys.
It's going to be hard place. We're going to put our hats on, buckle up, and let's get straight into it. We'll start from this side of the room.
Number 8. It just sneaks into number 8. Nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese at 8.
It is poor. I've tried it. Plenty of people saying it should be first.
Has the most flavour.
It is poor. No, it's
never tasted it.
It's poor. It's poor.
Number 7?
Do yourself a favour, don't taste it.
I'm going to go on my number 8. My number 8 is cheddar. Now, it's
what? Cheddar!
The fact that cheddar made it into the 8. Jeez.
Yeah, so cheddar is one of those ones, so I don't mind it. It's pretty standard. It kind of just does its thing. I rate it. Like
cheddar's a poor man's nacho cheese, and nacho cheese is pretty poor.
I don't mind cheddar. It's alright.
Outrageous. Alright, my number 8 is the chicken parma.
The chicken parma.
The chicken parma. They had the good idea. It's got the heart. But the execution on it.
It's actually alright. I reckon it'll be a good snacking one.
It's like one where you have one or two, and you're just like, nah, I can't do anymore. So number 8, chicken parma. It's just not good. Number 7.
Number 7, you know, this is a big call again. Pizza shapes.
Ooh.
Pizza at 7.
Where is the flavour on a pizza shape?
Big call.
That is huge. You wouldn't write about it. You would not write about it. Boy, oh boy, wow,
Pizza shapes. You know, if you want a pizza, you want flavour, and the pizza shape has no flavour.
I do back that. There are some very inconsistencies when it comes to the flavouring spread.
They say you can see the flavour. Well, I'm happy to see the flavour, but I want to taste that flavour. Shapes, come on. Lift the game.
Oh my god, so that's a massive call.
What's your number 7?
My number 7, cheese and bacon. Another
good call.
It's another standard one with cheddar. It's kind of it's just there. It's not too bad. It lacks flavour. If they put more flavour on it, that could get up there.
Yeah.
Shapes, if you listen to us,
cheese and bacon.
Cheese and bacon just needs a bit more flavour, and it'll maybe even push top 5 if it gets there.
You're a good team player, but if you wanna elevate yourself to the top tier, bit more flavour.
My number 7 was cheese and bacon also. Going off the same work.
Oh, baby. Geez.
2020.
Just to keep it going, number 6, cheese and bacon. So.
Yeah, all right. Well,
So,
there's the trifecta. You're number 6.
So
all right.
I think we're pretty
You're number 6.
unified on the cheese and bacon.
Yeah.
Standard.
It's average.
Not too bad. Not too good.
Not great.
Number 6, I've got the meat pie. Now the meat pie, I reckon it was the best inclusion
Of the Aussie range, yeah.
of the Aussie range. The Parma, sausage and Vegemite. I put meat pie as my first one. It probably actually tastes like meat pie more than any of the other ones taste like what they're meant to be.
Yeah, I rated meat pie.
Quite a good snacking one, and it's actually something. It's probably the first one on this list that you actually go to Coles and you might actually pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never tasted the meat pie. What is it? What are we doing?
Man, to make the video.
Are we doing number 6?
Yeah.
I'm going big here. Number 6, chicken crimpy.
Now that is a grind.
Yep, number
Chicken crimpy at 6.
I don't get around it. It's just an annoying taste. It's like you grab it. It doesn't have
It's got it all. It's got the shape, the
yeah,
taste.
but it doesn't have the hard texture and the crunch as the other shapes above me. The flavour, I've got to say it, it's not that good.
Jeez, if the people who listened to you before, they're definitely not anymore.
Oh, well, you're gonna have to hear me on the top, but nah.
We can all unify agree that this bloke is a spud.
Nah.
Moving on. Now,
if the viewers out there agree with me, please give me some love in the comments
what are we up
section.
to? Number 5?
Yeah, number 5.
I've gone again, meat pie. Now, this thing about me is shapes. They're an Aussie icon, so it definitely has a special place in my heart. Shapes. I've got memories with the meat pie. I remember going on holidays in great places, beautiful weather, and just tuck it into a meat pie shape. So that's why meat pie shapes. You make my top 5. I'm thankful for you, meat pie.
It's a pretty high ranking, but I respect it. It's not a terrible call.
It's not bad. Fair enough.
5th place for me, nacho cheese. Now nacho cheese was really like I didn't even consider it in my top 8 till I started munching on it at like 12 o'clock while playing PS4. Now, I munched down a whole box of these. These are so addictive. They've got the most flavour on them than any other shape on them.
Is the flavour good though?
Yeah, I rate the flavour. It's some days you don't like it as much, but some days you're really on it. That's why I didn't struggle putting it any higher and any lower. So It's a bit of controversial either way. You could argue really high or really low for nacho cheese, but for me, I'm going in the middle at 5.
Interesting call. My number 5. My phone's off. My number 5 is savoury.
Oh.
So I've before, prior to the video, we've had a quick taste. You can't go all out with the savoury. You've just got to have like the 8 to 10 shapes at a time, because it's not that great. The only flavour it's going for it is the salt on the biscuit, and there's not much of that either.
To me, it's a dip chip. You need some dip with it.
I'm against shapes with dips. That
exactly.
is a terrible
It's like-
call.
But this
That's why you just don't go near the save.
this belongs as a dip chip.
Anyway,
Alright, number 4.
Top
now
four.
we're getting into it. Number 4, I couldn't go past, I had to say Vegemite. The Vegemite shapes.
I don't like
The
it.
flavour of Vegemite
Too low
shapes
for me.
is elite.
Too low.
Too low. It's not. I'm putting it out there now. It's not on my list.
Oh, nice.
The flavour of Vegemite shape it's special to the Australian, I'm telling you. The only annoyance with the Vegemite shape is it cocks your fingers. It just gets all this like the flavour on the fingers, but
and it's
big-
also
big fan,
You
big
just
fan.
lick it off.
very inconsistent with flavouring coverage.
I
I
haven't
find
experienced
it
that.
from my experience.
I mean, when I'm doing, top 4, this is just like the handful of shapes into the gob. We're not going one shape anymore. These are the good shapes.
This is
right, jeez,
that was definitely at my 9 position. For me.
Far out. That is big. What's your number 4 then?
4 for me. Pizza.
Not bad.
Now, some of you probably think maybe go a bit higher there with pizza. Obviously, man, Ben Katie's hasn't. One of our good friends has it at number 1.
Yeah, Ben Katie's and Charles.
couldn't do it that high.
I do like it. It's the consistency for me.
Yeah,
it's
flavour.
the consistency.
Flavour.
Flavour lacks some days. Some days it's up there. It's nearly top 2 some days, but it can be really shocking some days.
When pizza has its day, it is
arguably the best.
Yeah, and for that reason, I also put pizza at number 4 spot, because for me it's just too inconsistent with the flavour spread on the biscuit.
And here at OWP, we're all about consistency.
We're all about
so
consistency,
come on.
and you just see the biscuit when you see that with its just glorious red coverings. You just know it's going to be a good shape. But when it's just bare minimum flavouring, it's just not what you want to see.
Now,
I don't hate that call.
Now, for this one, all I want is one person out there to agree with me. So please, lamb and roast. Lamb and rosemary is a top 3 shape. It deserves to be a shape original. It is.
No. I've never even had it.
Who doesn't like a lamb roast?
Oh my
Special.
god.
Special spot in my heart.
Lamb and rosemary is the worst shape out of everyone. It is 14th on my list.
Controversy here at the OWP filming of the ranking.
Too much rosemary, not enough lamb, can't snack on it, it is rubbish.
Fair
Lamb
enough.
and rosemary, my heart goes out to you.
I've never
Keep
had
doing
it.
what you're doing, lamb and rosemary.
I've never had it, but I'm willing to give it a go. Because
Okay, I'll shout you. I'll shout you.
Alright. I've never had it. But yeah, you clearly don't like the
That's
call.
3.
That's top 3.
Alright, what's your third?
Another big call here. And our mate called it earlier. Savoury at 3.
Oh no!
No, it's not a 3. It's not a 3.
Oh, what are you doing it
For
there?
Why
everyone
not a 3?
Okay. For everyone else, it's not a 3. And I respect that. I understand why you're not putting it up there. For me, it has a special place in my heart.
Okay.
It is what my dad used to always bring home for some reason. I was like, why did you bring home savoury out of all the shapes? And then I just get addicted to it. I munch on them all day. I've probably downed about 100 savoury shapes boxes in my career. Just the snackability factor, like the eat a whole box factor. You can just do that with that, and the salt flavour. I don't know. I get a special crunch with the savoury, so it has to be 3 for
I'll
me.
give you the sentimental value on that one.
Sentiment.
My number 3, I'm going barbecue. It's probably a bit lower than some people.
This is gonna make his next.
Some
2
people, my next 2 are gonna be something to behold. But barbecue,
Oh my God.
it's an elite flavour. It's a top 3 in households
You can't
amongst
You
Australia.
can't put it below 3. And
No,
3
it's
is
barbecue. I get around barbecue, but it's just the some days, like the pizza, where they do the inconsistent flavouring.
I did get it inconsistent yesterday.
It can be inconsistent, and that just causes it to be too plain. But on its day, it's a number 1. So we've got to put it 3 for me.
That's rough, but
We're getting
moving
into
into
top
number 2. the silver medalist. We're going chicken crimpy. The crimp.
Chicken crimpy.
It's just a quality shape.
While you're there, mate, chicken crimpy too for me. For people who know me, you'd probably think I'm putting chicken crimpy as one. I have a addiction to that. It's my only thing I eat at school. So yeah, chicken crimpy.
Quality shape.
Larger shape as well.
Yeah, I rate that. It's got a stackability to it.
Never inconsistent with flavour. Always the same with flavour.
Easy just to grab out of the box because of the shape. You can just grab like a whole like stack. It's just
yeah, it just doesn't do much for me. My number 2, gonna cause nationwide havoc.
Mate, I'm already fuming.
Vegemite.
No! Oh, okay.
It's not jump out of your seat worthy, but it's still terrible.
But what is this number 1 gonna be?
I'm leaving you all guessing.
I know what it is.
I'm leaving you all guessing. For the viewers at home, you might wonder, but Vegemite, it just does it all for me. The first time I had it, I was like, oh, this is alright. And then the more I had it, it just nails the Vegemite flavouring. Because Vegemite itself, it can be too strong. But the Vegemite shape just gets the perfect...
It is.
And you can't forget it's Vegemite and cheese.
Yeah.
So I think. So the cheese and the Vegemite just perfectly combine, and it goes hand in hand with my number 1.
You're not an Aussie if you've never had a Vegemite cheese saying. So.
It's very good, and that's why I put it at number 2.
Right. Now, number 1. I'm gonna take you through a story here. Alright, you've come back from junior cricket. You've just rolled up to senior cricket, you know? You might have made a duck, you might have made a few runs, but at the end of the day, there's always an afternoon tea waiting for you at senior cricket. And you know what's there at afternoon tea? Barbecue shapes! Barbecue shapes are there! And they're always there for me. You are my number 1 barbecue, 100%.
Great call.
And if you haven't already realised, barbecue number 1 for me as well. I had a tough call deciding whether crimpy or barbecue, but over the past, it has the snackability, it has the flavour, it has everything to it.
It's a little bit sentimental in there.
It is just the most iconic one, and it has to be my number 1.
Oh well, buckle in, lads. I'm gonna look directly down the barrel. The goggles are off. My number 1 shape of all time is the cheddar.
No, get him! I'm turning this off. This is video. Go on.
Bullshit! Cheddar! Explain yourself. No, I'm gonna let him explain himself.
Yeah.
You've got some explaining to do.
Hear me out here. Cheddar. I was absolutely disgusted to hear cheddar at 8th spot on one of these.
Didn't even make my list.
Oh, nah, cheddar. It's just glorious. You've got the rectangular shape. There is no other rectangular shape. It's got the nice and sharp edges that just get crunched in your mouth so very well. And it's a small shape. It's a crunchy, and it's that texture. The texture is what gets it over the line for me. And don't even get me started on the cheese flavouring that goes along the rectangular shape. You just chuck it in your mouth. You get it up in the roof of your mouth. You can snap it with your tongue, and it's just crunch. It's just glorious.
Right. Now, if you think something's wrong with Oliver Plunkett, you're correct. He's from New Zealand, so
Anyway, I'm a solid fan of the cheddar cheese shapes, but what doesn't do it for me is the lack of. It has a lot of flavour on it, but the flavour is just nothing.
And the shape is not what I like.
I don't want a rectangle. I don't want to poke in the edges of my mouth.
But you just love it, and don't even.
It makes it a 2-bite kind of thing.
With the 2-bite, what kind? You must have one bloody small mouth if it's 2-bite. You chuck it in your mouth, and the small, narrow size of the shape allows more shapes in the bag, so it can last you for longer too.
And
if any cheddar fans out there, please, I need their respect. These boys are not having any of it, so.
Geeeeez, absolutely.
Oh well, I think that was a very eventful video, and please leave your rankings of the shapes videos, the ranking of the shape flavors in the comment section below. And Arnott'S, if you're out there, we're looking for a brand deal. So, please agree with me.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Please agree with me, any cheddar fans out there. Like and subscribe if you like cheddar. But it'll be a very it's a very controversial video. I do agree, but it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Anyway, also, if you want to see more of these ranking type videos for foods, drinks, and stuff like that, we're thinking about doing
Doing bigger
Kirk's
series.
one, or even a favourites kind of box
Yeah,
one.
just leave your
It's the
comments
Aussie
below.
iconic snacks.
Let us know in the comment section if you
Yeah.
want to see that.
No, it should be good. So yeah, make
Probably
sure.
don't want to see Plunkett's opinion, but yeah, the rest of us will have something to offer there.
Yeah, I'm just not a sheep. I don't follow the crowd.
Well, you're from New Zealand.
We'll see you in the next one. So yeah, catch ya.